So today is March 1st, 2016, and we would like to welcome you to the first video segment in which we will tell you the autobiography of Birds Inc. owner and operator Fredrick Coates.
Hi everyone, my name is Fredrick Coates. I am the owner-operator of Birds Inc. and I've been proudly the owner-operator coming on as of June 22nd, 2016. It will be 17 years. This is our company mascot, Cosmo. I would like to welcome you today.
Alrighty. So, what was it that inspired you to breed birds?
So I started breeding birds actually when I was approximately 12 years old. My oldest sister actually, as a birthday gift, brought home a little breeding pair of zebra finches for me. And at the time when we had those zebra finches, I didn't know they were a boy and a girl or anything to do with that whatsoever. And I just fell in love with them. And one day I was actually at school and I came home one day and I wasn't feeling well and I had a really bad headache. And there was this really high-pitched squeaking noise coming from the nest or from the cage. So I went to check out the cage and see how it was, and I was, to my surprise, quite shocked because the mom was in the nest, or the female apparently was in the nest, and the dad was joining her. So I tapped on the cage and they came out and there was these little teeny tiny pink things inside. And I screamed to my mother because I thought they were mice, and I started freaking out, and I says, I don't want the birds anymore, there's mice in their nest. So ever since then, after my mother had explained to me that they were babies, I've just had a love and a knack for it, and I love it and want to continue to grow the business every day.
Alright. And how long have you been breeding birds?
It'll be 17 years on the 22nd of July.
Alright. And what would you say was the most challenging aspect of bird breeding?
The most challenging aspect of the bird breeding is keeping and maintaining good quality breeding stock, making sure that you're putting your strengths where they need to be, and keeping up with the bird market. Because the bird market is not one of those things that fluctuates with the day-to-day economy the same way that your normal assets do. The bird business is very hit and miss. You have very good seasons from, September to about April, maybe May, where you're really good in primary bird seasons, and then you've got all summer. So you've got your birds that you've got to either put them on a breeding break or let them relax for the summer so that they're good and ready to go for the fall. But then you got to wait for babies. So it's one of those things.
Right. And what is it you love most about breeding birds?
I think I would have to honestly say it would have to be the rewards and the reaps that I've sowed from actually being with the birds and spending all my time with them when I'm not at work. I enjoy spending time with them. They help me relax. They keep me calm. And they're my solid center.
Mm-hmm. So how many different bird species did you start out with, and how many do you have now?
Okay, so in the beginning, obviously I lived at home with my parents for quite some time until I was old enough. So I had originally started off with 4 pairs. I had 2 pairs of zebra finches, a pair of cockatiels, and a pair of canaries. So that was a total of the 4 pairs, and now, currently, I breed up to 29 species at the time in our current aviary. Right. Which is approximately about 100 birds.
And what would you say is your favorite bird species to breed?
I can't really say that I have a favorite. I do have a soft spot for individual certain ones, but I would have to say that I love them all equally. Some of them more than others. There's days when I'd like to wring their neck just as fair as anyone else, but at the end of the day, I love them all very equally.
Okay. And finally, what kind of advice would you give to anyone thinking of getting a bird?
Do your research. Do your research on your breeder that you're looking to get birds from. Do your research on, how the market's going. Evaluate your market. Understand everything that's going on throughout. And just really make sure that you have the knowledge of the birds that you're dealing with. And make sure that you know where your birds came from. That would probably be my best set of advice.
All right, and do you have any other closing remarks?
I don't have any other closing remarks right now, but I would like to let everybody know, please like us on Facebook at Birds Inc. Drumheller. Please also check out our Yelp business directory at Birds Inc. We also are on Facebook, and we also have our own website at www.birdsinc.webs.com. I look forward to getting lots of subscribers, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.